What's good, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? We are on the back of another victory. The victory seat is wonderful, and I am enjoying it. And hopefully, we can keep this party going. Because Alex is the only one that's gotten like 3-peats or anything in this series, and I would like to grab one. You know, I got a 2-peat. Why does this keep popping up on my screen? I don't like it. I'm upset about this. Stop it right now. All right, so we're about to spin our wheel to see what we can get. If I can get a higher rarity card, your boy's gonna go for Breaker, because Alex really loves his back row. So let's get this party started. Let's spin the wheel. Sure. Actually, let's get it real. Never mind. Okay, wild card coming. I was trying to like spin it a bunch of times, but it didn't work out for me. All right. So let's do the thing. Magician's Horse. Okay, so Magician's Force. Let's see what the commons bring us. Those are super rares. That's a rare. I got all the giant orcs I could need for the rest of my life. That's an ultra rare, so no. Dimensional Jar is interesting, but no. No. Oh. Alex's deck was really actually like kind of terrifying this past week. Rivalry of Warlord could be pretty cool. Each player can only control one type of monster, so that would lock us into spellcaster specifically, or him into spellcaster specifically. He does enjoy playing a bunch of different monsters. I don't know. I'll think about that one. That might be, if nothing else, that'll be a really good card to pull with us in the future. What's another common that I didn't get access to that I wanted? Where you go? I just saw you. I'm sorry. I wanted ultra rare, but we didn't get it. Did I pull any magical merchants? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I don't even know if I pulled my body either.
Okay, so we did not do well. I did a bunch of test hands before like going into the game and was like, oh, these are looking really nice. And the problem with the deck was it didn't keep up any steam or anything like that, so it's still not enough stall. Scrapping that idea, probably going back to Gravekeepers. But anyway, next upcoming set, Dark Crisis. Not very good. Not very good at all. We have some footballers and a dog. It's fine. We do have the Guardians in this. That's probably, I guess, worth noting. I think one of their equipped spells is banned. But other than that, I don't think they were super good. Reflect Bounder was in here. This card attacks. If this face-up attack position card is attacked by a monster on your opponent's side of the field, 4 damage calculation resolves. This card inflicts battle damage, or inflicts damage to your opponent's life points equal to the attack of the attacking monster. So it's like if they can get over it, you can deal some burn damage. Remember Little Wingard in the anime, but it's also not super good. Is Desperal Imp any good? No, it's not either. Exodia Necros is not good. Is the Panda good? No. There's really not much to talk about here. Maju Garzette. You can tribute over something, combine their attacks to make it okay. DD Warrior Lady. That's a good card, finally. So, DD Warrior Lady. This card battles another monster of damage calculation. Remove the opponent's monster and this card from play. It just helps kind of get rid of anything. It is a searchable card, so if we see it, we're probably going to be playing it. 1,000 Needles is just reverse piercing. not super good. I think Butterfly Dagger Elma is the banned card. When a monster equipped with this card increases attack by 300 points. When this card is showed and sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, this card may return to the owner's hand. I think that's the one that's banned. So nothing super good here. This just take one monster you control, one monster your opponent controls, banish them. Still also not very good. The card I'm hoping to pull 3 of, Skill Drain, because heroes in the future, especially if I can get Stratos, that's happening. Little City, just that's down the line, but I would need this card for it. So Skill Drain, very good card. I don't think either of those are very good. Yugioh, decently big monster. You have, or I think were all the Ojamas in this? Or is it just Ojama Green? I don't know. Outstanding Dog Marin, that's good. That's fun to see. The Archfiends are all kind of bad. Tsukiyomi's in this. That's a rare. That's not bad. Being able to just summon it out, flip their monster face down, attack over it, just to get rid of a problematic card. That's not bad. Drag Down, also not a bad card. Falling Down is probably the Archfiend, like the best card for Archfiends. Still not very good. Final Countdown. Although we're not going back to that. So we are not at all going back to stall, burn. It's not happening. So Final Countdown's in this, but it's not happening. Sakuretsu Armor and Judgment of Anubis, but I mean Judgment of Anubis will stop Heavy Storm, MST, Noblemen, but it won't stop Giant Trunade, and Jordan's on 2 of that, so I'm not really hoping to see Judgment of Anubis. Sakuretsu Armor is decent, but like, it's okay. The problem is Jinzo's a thing, and backer removal's a thing, and I don't know. I've got Mirror Force. So, anywho, let's get to our pity pack. We're in Tournament Pack 4. And we got another Magic Drain. That doesn't help very much. So, let's, 24 packs of Dark Crisis. Okay, so Sakuretsu Armor, that's good, but otherwise nothing super good here. Skill Drain, okay, cool, we got one, and we got a Drag Down, so super happy about that. This is an amazing pack. Everything else, though, kind of garbage. Being completely fair, these are, I think, like I said, there's 4 or 5 cards in this pack that's good, and these are 2 of them. Let's see, the next pack, not really anything. Wow. Again, not really anything. This is a bad set. This is just a bad set. Again, not really anything. I don't think there's anything in like either of us is looking for here. Yeah, Maju Garzet, it's decent if you're looking for a double tribute, but it was in the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie. They used it on, I think, Joey Tristan, but I don't think I've ever seen it get summoned outside of that. And it was just kind of like a slight meme-ish thing. It wasn't, they like breezed over it. It was just so that Yugi could escape and they were like stalling, but I don't think it's ever even seen competitive play. Skull Archfiend of Lightning. Let's take a look at this. Oh, and while it's loading, Outstanding Dog Marin. Very happy to see that. But during each of your standby phases, you may pay 5 life points or this card is destroyed. Before resolving an opponent's card effect that targets this card, roll a 6-sided die, and then negate the effect if you roll a 1, 3, or 6, and if you do destroy that card. We don't have a whole lot of targeting effects right now that I think either of us are playing, but it's not a bad card to pick up. Archfiend Soldier, what's your attack points? 19? That's not bad. That's really not bad. If it wasn't for the fact that with Necro Valley my monsters become 2,000, I'd think about playing you. Actually, with him being on Mystic Plasma Zone, that might not be a bad idea. Just like Tech 1, and what's your defense? 15, it's searchable. Another skill drain. Yes! I at least needed 2. We got 2. Ooh, that's a good pickup right there. Nothing. Nothing at all. There's another final countdown. Insert song, but otherwise really nothing. Wow. I got a footballer and another drag down. Okay. Oh, I forgot to talk about this one. Ojama Trio. So, as of right now, this is a terrible card. You should never play it. But special summon 3 Ojama tokens to your opponent's side of the field in defense position. They cannot be tributed. For a tribute summon, each time one is destroyed, it takes 300 damage. This does help with some burn decks. The Ojama deck itself, though, what they were doing was they were putting tokens on the opponent's board that couldn't be tributed, and you couldn't fuse with them. You ended up having either zones that weren't able to be played, or tokens on their board that they couldn't use for anything, which is fine. But with Link monsters, with Synchro monsters, they just kind of fell at, like, you have to stop zones. You really can't give your opponent resources like that. I think I had this one as a kid. It's not very good. We're not even going to read it. It's not good. Nothing noteworthy here. Ojama Green. Got an Ojama. Ojama Trio. But yeah, nothing really noteworthy here. Come on, one more skill drain. We got 6 or 7 more packs. One more skill drain. That's all I'm asking for. Nothing. Okay. Tsukiyomi. Okay. Okay, no, that's a good pickup. So skill drain right now is probably not going into the deck. Tsukiyomi definitely is. This card is insane. The fact that you can summon it or search it off of Witch and Sangan, it just sets the opponent's monster. You can deal with whatever problem. It's kind of like what I'm using the Injection Fairy Lily for, where I can just attack over anything. This one doesn't cost you life points. It's a spirit monster, so it doesn't stay on the field. But this will get rid of just about any problematic card. Okay, flip cards. There it is. So I think this is the 3rd drag down and the 3rd skill drain. Whew, this feels good. So all that has to happen now in the future, I need to get Stratos. And it's gonna be good. Okay. Got a few more packs. We get anything, like maybe another Tsukiyomi. Although I don't think you really want to play more than one of it. Nothing there. One more pack. We did get another Sakuretsu. I don't think we have more than 2 of this, actually. I don't think I saw another one up here. So, it's kind of iffy. Yeah, nothing out of that pack. But, save to collection. We did get a couple drag downs. We got the skill drains. 3 skill drains. That's phenomenal. I don't think either of them is going to come in right now, but that Tsukiyomi, wherever it is, that's definitely going to be played. So, next time we see each other, there it is. There's the Tsukiyomi. Next time we see each other, though, guys, we will have a deck profile up in front of you. Bye!
We are now on 24 packs of Dark Crisis. This is not that great of a set. And Alex, of course, will have talked to you about the Dark Crisis in his segment of the video. But we will open up the things. The only things that I know we're both on, or trying to be on, a skill drain. I don't know if Alex is on the same like mental space as I am on the skill drain aspect. The skill drain. I don't have a speech impediment, I swear. I have a lot of big beefy monsters. I have Jiragumos, I have the giant orcs, I have Dark Elf. All these things that if they don't have effects. They don't have any downsides. And okay, and I might consider going back onto the ultimate offering play and go ultimate offering and a bunch of draw spells and stuff to get us going. But let's get this party started. Let's open our 24 packs. Despair from the Dark is interesting for later. I'm pretty sure he's a fiend. He's a zombie. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I might actually consider zombies next week. Huh. Next pack. Gravity X Grawl is pretty good, if I do say so myself. Pandemonium, not really. Maju Garzet could be better. And next. Contract with the Abyss is actually pretty good. It's a neutral. It's a spell card that or a ritual spell that allows you to ritual spell or ritual summon monsters that are dark. This card can be used to ritual summon any dark ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total level exactly equal to that monster. So I mean, but you can use it for any dark ritual monster, so it's pretty good. Sakurutsu armor. That's pretty good. Token Thanksgiving might actually be pretty interesting too. Destroy all tokens on the field, increase your life points. That actually could be interesting. Not so much now, but later. And the Ojama Green is cool. But yeah, man. Great Maju Garzet is actually pretty funny too. Drag Down to the Grave is pretty good. It's another draw spell, and it will allow me to look at Alex's hand. Exodia Necros is a completely dead card because I don't have Exodia pieces, so it's whatever. Battle Footballer is pretty interesting, and he's a very big butt. If I can get the skill, probably I got a second Drag Down, so that's cool. And there's a Vampire Lord. That's actually pretty good. Archfiend Soldier is pretty decent. Blindly Loyal Goblin. You guys, if you guys have ever seen my Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force series, I absolutely love this card. He can't be stolen by Snatch Steal. That's his ability. Or he can't be stolen at all, is what his ability is. Different Dimension Gate is removal, but not very good removal because we have a lot of spell and trap destruction. So, meh. Yeah, a Cyber Raider, what do? Target one equipped spell on the field, destroy that target. Target one equipped card on the field, equip that target to this card. That could be interesting removal. And the Sakurutsu armor is also pretty good, and I'm thinking that might go into my deck. Gyakugiru Panda is actually a pretty decent monster. Increase the attack of this card by 500 points for each monster on your opponent's side of the field. When this card attacks with an attack that is higher than the defense of your opponent's defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. This is what it does. That's actually pretty good. Maybe. That actually might be pretty good in a lot of aspects. And I actually am terrified if Alex gets that card. So next. Sasuke Samurai number 2. Are you the bad one? Once returned during your main phase, you can pay enter life points. If you do this until the end phase, spell and trap cards cannot be activated. Actually, that's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Final Countdown, cool. Guardian Grawl is interesting, but not very good. Well, we're halfway through. Okay, so we're beyond halfway through. Ojama Trio is really good, actually. Being able to essentially lock Alex out of those 3 monster zone could potentially become a thing. I actually want to think about that one. If I can get more copies of Ojama Trio, locking Alex out from being able to play monsters might be worth it. Alright, but next set. Final attack orders. Let me double check what this card says. All face monsters on the field are changed to attack position and their battle position cannot be changed. I love this card because all of the monsters that switch to defense mode don't flip to defense mode or switch to defense mode anymore. Now, granted, that kind of benefits Alex a little bit more than it does me, but that's actually pretty good. It's the same idea as skill drain. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. We got a copy of Skill Drain. Oh my goodness, this is definitely going into the deck. Another Dark Contract, which is fine. Another Blindly Loyal Goblin, which is really good. The more monsters that I have that can't be stolen by Alex, the better. Another Guardian X Grawl, another Yugioh Panda. Maybe. Alright. Maju Garzette. Meh. Alright. So we're on the final 3 packs, and I got one skill drain at the rare slot, so it's not terrible. But meh. Alright, if we didn't have 3, we have 3 now. Arsenal Robber steals equipped spells, doesn't it? Your opponent selects one equipped spell card from his or her deck and sends it to the graveyard. That's actually pretty funny. Alright, Falling Down is not a very good card. We got another final attack order, which is pretty good. And it's pretty good. I actually like that. Is it face-up monsters only? Yes, all face-up monsters specifically. So yeah, I like that. A lot. We got the Judgment of Anubis. We got a third Drag Down, which is pretty good. The only downside to Drag Down is that both players reveal their hands and then drop a card off. Potentially, if I can get all of the good cards out of my hand first and then Drag Down, it'd be good. Will be better, but Alex is also on those shenanigans, so I don't know. Alright, let's open the last pack. If I could choose the perfect cards, I would want another skill drain, just a second one, and as well another final attack orders. So survey says we got the second skill drain. Okay, that's actually pretty good. If I remember correctly, Staunch Defender does something interesting. You can only activate this card when your opponent declares an attack. Select one monster on your side of the field. During this turn, your opponent can only designate the selected monster as an attack target, and your opponent must attack the selected monster with all face-up monsters. That could be interesting, but not very good. But all right, well, we're gonna save this to draft, and then I will see you guys over when we build the deck.
Okay, guys, so this is the deck. It's I went back to the Gravekeepers, kind of. There's only 6 in the deck. They're pretty easily searchable. Got 3 Mystic Tomatoes now, so it's not hard. But I updated it a little bit with some of the new cards we have. Skill Drain is not being played currently. Most effects that matter are floating effects, or it's like, oh hey, I've got a monster that can pop your monster, but that doesn't matter all that much. So like Skill Drain's not super good right now. But I did put in the drag downs, really going a little bit more heavy on that hand control. I understand it's 43 cards, but these are 41, 2, and 3. But really trying to go hard on that hand control, maybe potentially getting rid of the excess terraformings in hand while sniping out his Jinzo or his, which Jinzo really doesn't matter against this deck, but his Heavy Storm or his Nobleman of Crossout or something like that. Just seeing what I can get rid of. Side deck changed up a little bit. We have the Dark Cores. There's the 2 Noblemen of Extermination if he is on a decent amount of back row. And I have Jinzo sided, mainly because I don't think it's going to do super well against him game 1, especially if I'm playing excessive hand control with the drag downs. I happen to see it early on in the game. He's just going to discard it. I'm not going to have it anymore. And then I put a second injection Fairy Lily in the side deck, because if I'm going second, I need this to break boards. I need this to just get over his monsters, get around what he has, because I need to just not worry about what he has. So this should do better. This should definitely do better than last week. Last week was a very failed attempt at trying something else. Last thing to note in this, I do have a few cards down here. I'm not playing Magical Scientist. I don't think it's a very good card with the card pool that I have. It's literally, let me summon a weak monster, play Instant Fusion for a monster that can attack, and then take a bunch of damage myself. I don't think it's super good right now. Especially when 2100 is only about 100 more than my big guys, and also can't get around a spy. So we're gonna see what happens. I have a slightly better feeling about this week.
Hello everybody, welcome to my deck list. So I struggled with this deck all week because I didn't know what I wanted to go with. Originally I had an idea of like this big bungus deck with utilizing skill drain and attack and receive and all that kind of shenanigans, but I also realized, or come to realize, that I don't have enough big boys that switch to defense mode, so like the goblin attack forces and stuff like that. I only have giant orc, so that deck didn't do as high as I had wished. However, this deck I feel like we can do pretty well with this week, depending on what Alex runs. And this week is a filler week, right? Like we're waiting for the real bread and butter of the weeks, which is next week's set. But we'll talk to you about that at the end of this duel. Today, let me tell you what the card by card is to let you know what I'm bringing to this week. So we have a 45 card deck, which is about rough around what I normally been running. We're starting off with 2 blindly loyal goblins. I like this card because it cannot be its control cannot be switched, so he can't change a hearted and he can't snatch steal it. Dark Dust Spirit, when he's summoned down to the field, he is a dark hole for all face-up monsters. If we play him right, he's a Regeki for Alex's side of the field, and then he can just swing in for 22. Dark Ruler Hades. Now that Alex has the same monster pool of monsters I do, being the giant rats, the mystic tomatoes, the pyramid turtles, sorry. I want him to be my big monster in the back that I can utilize, because then Alex can't cycle through his deck to get to Injection Fairy Lily as easily. So hopefully that does some work for us and we're able to pull things off. We have 2 Gear Freak Iron Knights. It's the similar aspect as Blindly Loyal Goblin. He can't be stolen, and this card can be equipped with his spells in general. I went to 2 giant rats because I only have 2, and I think it would be interesting because I can go from giant rats into the pyramid turtles into Dark Dust Spirit as the end board if I so need to, or if Alex is just swinging with a lot of stuff, I can go into Spirit Reaper if I want a guaranteed tribute monster for the back half. I also have another monster here that it can be utilized for that little combo that I will show off in a little bit. I also have Jinzo as another tribute monster. Negate all trap cards. You know what he's here for. You know what he's here to do. We have 3 Mystic Tomatoes here to search out pretty much everything that's dark with less than 1500 attack points, being the Sangins, the Spirit Reapers, the Witches, etc. So yeah, then we got the Pyramid Turtles. It special summons any one zombie with 2000 or less defense, which is good for Spirit Reaper. I can do I can't do Dark Dust Spirit because it can't be special summoned, so ignore that part. But yes, it gives me some ways to work around. We have Sangin, he searches anything 1500 or less attack. Spirit Reaper blocks some attacks if it's targeted sent to the graveyard. If it attacks directly, it can discard one random card from my opponent's hand. Vampire Lord, he is the one that's here to try to clean up Alex's shenanigans, right? So first off, when this card inflicts battle damage, I can declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap, and start discarding stuff off of that. I'm almost always going to call spell card in that regard because Alex's spells are so terrifying, especially if I have a Genzo to back this thing up. I'll just call spell repeatedly to try to get Alex off of his spell cards as much as I possibly can. Witch of Black Forest searches anything that's 1500 or less. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Vampire Lord can be special summoned by Pyramid Turtle, which is why I was okay with having 4 tribute monsters in this deck, because Pyramid Turtle just throws him out there. And since I have technically 6 copies of this card, it was like, why not? We have Witch of the Black Forest that searches anything that's 1500 or less, so that's Vampire Lord, that's Spirit Reaper, that's Sangin, etc. We have Book Moon, flip cards face down if I feel like it's undesirable. We have Change of Heart to steal 1 monster on the field. Dark Hole to blow up the field. 2 Giant Trunades to suck up everything. Graceful Charity to draw 3 cards and discard 2. So if I have something that I want to bring back with Monster Reborn or Premature Burial, Charity is really good for that. We have Heavy Storm to blow up all spells and traps on the field. Alex is going to be playing a little bit smarter than normal, because he has a lot more to worry about. We have Monster Reborn to special summon any monster from either player's graveyard. The Mystic Plasma Zones are mostly just here to blow up Alex's Necro Valleys if he is on them. It can be scary because a lot of our monsters are dark respectively, so it's kind of just like we're gonna have to play it like really intelligently. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. I didn't realize that I had pulled a second one. I was looking through my stuff trying to decide what to play, and there was 2 of them, and I was like, what? So here you go. We have 2. We have Nobleman of Crossout, destroy face down cards. I would like to hit a Magician of Faith if at all possible, but there's no guarantees on that. We have Nobleman of Extermination that pops spells and trap cards. If I can hit Mirror Force or Ring of Destruction, that would be good on my book. We have Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards. Enough said. Premature Burial, pay 800 life points and special summon a monster. If you combine it with Giant Trunade, you can reuse this card multiple times. It's really good. Scapegoat to 4 monsters to block life. 2 Terraformings. I went for to 2 instead of 3 because card restraints. We got Reckless Greed, that's just 2 or 3 more, draw 2 cards on the similar line of Pot of Greed, but I'm not able to draw 2 cards for the remaining turn. For the next 2 turns. So, but they are stackable, so I don't have to miss out on 4 turns of drawing. And then we have 3 Thunder Rulers. During my standby phase, I can my opponent doesn't get a battle phase. In the sideboard, we have 2 Gravekeeper's Assailant, 1 Gravekeeper's Chief. I did like Gravekeeper's Chief to switch out for another one of these cards, because in that regards, I can then special summon, not only special summon one of my other Gravekeepers, but I'm not effective on Necro Valley, so only Alex would be hurt by Necro Valley. It's a bit meh, but I liked it, so I went with it. We have 3 Gravekeeper Spirit Soldier for piercing. We have Gravekeeper Spy to special summon the rest of them. We have a tech card that I decided to add was Gyelku Gira Panda. The reason I went for this card, for 1 Scapegoat, this card gains 500 attack for every monster my opponents control, and he does piercing damage. The reason I like this card, because if he does Scapegoat, that means this thing gets it gets 500, 800, 500, so he becomes 2800 and punching into little fluff balls with 0. If he goes back on the Earth route and he has Gaia power, then this thing is even stronger than that. And anything else minus Injection Fairy Lily, Gyelku Gira Panda can smack over everything. Big Bang Shot, because I didn't really know what else to put in here. I had other ideas, but worst case scenario, it boosts up something else and allows it to punch into a defense monster. Metamorphosis, I decided to go into the side deck because it hadn't really come up, and I would like to use it, but it just hasn't. Magic Cylinder, if Alex does seem to play really, really well around my Genzo and stuff, I might side it and throw some more trap cards in to protect myself. We have 2 Magic Drains to their counter traps and negate spell cards, and then we have Ojama Trio, which will hopefully allow me to fill up Alex's board. If I can time this perfectly with some scapegoats, then Alex potentially can't summon monsters for a turn at the very least, and that'll be cool. I have 3 Beast Skull Dragons because I was like, or Black Skull Dragons, sorry, because I was like, whatever, why not? We have Dark Paladin, who's here again, why not, kind of a thing. We have Thousand Dragon, and then we have Thousand Eyes Restrict, which is our metamorphosis target. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's duel and get your game on. Bye. So Alex, do you want to tell everyone how you pull?
This is not a set for current games.
You are correct. This set is for sure here to set us up for cooler things in the future.
Like, it's like even skill drain. Possibly I would argue that is one of the top 3 most broken cards in this pack.
Oh, there's a lot of broken cards in this pack, man.
Oh, there are, but it's useless right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
arguably, like attack and receive is really good.
What's the Kaiser Coliseum? That's probably the most broken card in the set.
Oh, yeah.
In the long run, the most. But as of right now, it's like, oftentimes, how often do you have more than 2 monsters?
When you've just been pushing hard, and the other person just ain't got nothing to come back with.
But it's not. I don't think Kaiser, if I remember correctly, Kaiser Coliseum is not one of those. It's like, I have 1 monster, I'm going to activate it. You had 5, now you have to go down to 1. You just can't summon anymore, so it's still not even that good.
I don't remember.
You just at that point, you just can't summon anymore.
Right.
It's not like Goes and Match and Rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever. But all right, let's get this RPS away so Felix doesn't curse us out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
I thought that would have worked. Paper game, bitch.
I rarely ever do the same thing 3 times in a row.
You don't, and I was like, he's going for it. So I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
And hopefully we can surprise you just a little bit. Standby main. I will set 1, set 2, and pass it out. Oh, wait. I didn't draw the turn. But that's not going to change anything, so go ahead.
Doesn't change anything? Okay. So I'm going to standby main.
Yep.
Well, standby, do you have anything to activate?
I do not.
Main.
Yep.
I'm going to activate Confiscation.
What does that do again? Just select 1 card and discard it? Sure, I already know exactly which one you're going to target, so pick your target.
Ooh, that's okay. The thing is, I don't like it. I don't like your hand.
I mean, it's not great.
You think I'm gonna pick Giant Trunade? I know you think I'm gonna pick Giant Trunade.
No, I think you're gonna pick Graceful Charity.
That's okay. I was like, if you think I'm gonna pick Giant Trunade, that is not the card I'm looking at. I'm choosing right now between Charity and Scapegoat. The Scapegoat's 4 for 1. I'm sorry, 4 for 1. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of Charity.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And I'm going to activate my own Graceful Charity.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. I need to discard 2.
Yep. That is always the like ugh part, you know.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna regret this a little bit, but we're going to discard Spy.
Okay. Back on the
And-
Gravekeepers, I see.
Yeah. And I hate that I'm doing this one, but it's like I can't use it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what you're playing, I can't use it anyway.
Interesting. Interesting.
I'm gonna activate Necro Valley
Necro Valley is fine, so.
and normal summon the Spear Soldier.
Yep, Spirit Soldier is good.
I'm either taking 500 or probably getting rid of it.
Oh no, actually, I am taking some damage here, and I will be taking 550.
Good.
And I'm activating Giant Rat.
Yeah. You need to play out of my book.
Yes, I am. Since somebody else did the same on my end. Question of the day. What do I want? What do I need? What am I thinking of? I think
Nothing.
I just go for
Absolutely
a Giant
nothing.
Rat of another Giant Rat.
Main 2.
Mm-hmm.
Set 1. Pass.
Okay. That wasn't the greatest. Not at all. Not at all. I think I guess I just like, I don't even know, set 1 and pass it back. I don't have much I can.
Surprised you didn't turn it to defense to save 50 life points.
It's whatever.
It's only 50.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh!
On standby phase with Thunder Ruler.
Okay. Just going to set 1 then.
Mm-hmm.
And pass.
Okay. If you couldn't tell, I didn't care because of that reason.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
I am going
Which means
to...
the other set's probably another Thunder Ruler.
No. Actually, it's not. I will Dark Hole here.
Okay.
It's a tomato. I guess I will run out a Pyramid Turtle
Okay.
and swing for 1200.
I am not taking all that.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, I need to send that.
I'm only gonna bring up 3 of them though.
Yep, because I'm going to attack the third.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, main phase 2, I will set 1 and pass it over, sir.
Okay. Stand by, activate Thunder Ruler.
Nope.
Okay, main 1. I am good. I honestly have no idea what I want to do here. I'm just gonna pass.
That's a very interesting play. Stand by, you don't have any cards face down, so that's nothing. I am going to just summon a second Pyramid Turtle, because why not? And take out the tokens.
Okay.
No. Put the other one back. I want this one gone specifically.
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to end my turn.
So stand by, Thunder Ruler.
No.
Okay, main. I'm gonna activate Dark Hole.
Dark Hole is pretty good, sir. It is pretty good.
And then I'm going to normal summon Mystic Tomato.
Tomato is fine, sir. And I will scapegoat myself.
No, that's the one I was attacking.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Interesting. Not the greatest of things, but interesting. I will set 1 and pass it over.
Ooh. Okay, so standby.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, main. When it moves, there we go. Activate my Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed is okay with me. As like full force our decks are, it's crazy that nothing's been happening.
I'm going to Normal summon assailant.
Assailant is fine.
Battle phase.
Yep.
We could attack this one and activate assailant's effect.
Yep.
Change that to attack.
Okay, and then this one will die, and I'll take 14.
Yep. And then I will pass turn.
That is not what I wanted. So unfortunately for me, Alex, I'm just gonna have to pass it up.
And standby.
I will Thunder Wave.
Figure as much. Set one. And pass you.
I will fire off Giant Trunade if you don't mind.
Okay.
And then I will set 2 and pass it over.
Okay. So I'm going to activate Necro Valley.
Yep.
I'm going to set one.
Sure.
Set one.
Okay.
Normal summon Injection Fairy Lily.
Okay.
Activate Drag Down.
Drag down is fine.
Oh, hell yeah, I don't want you to have that. Okay. Let me see what cards we're returning to the deck.
You have a full-on hand destruction, huh?
Yes.
Is it shuffled back in? Right,
Shuffle back in.
I just wanted to know if it was like a to the bottom of the deck kind of a thing. So I didn't. Okay, yep.
So, Assailant, if I target your token for battle,
It does
Assailant,
switch
it switches to attack damage calculation.
Yes, it does.
So, we're going to do that.
And then
You'll take 2k.
2,000.
Then 14.
14 is fine.
And then attack with Injection Fairy Lily.
Declaration, I'll book a moon.
Okay. Your turn.
We have a turn to make things happen. I guess I will Reckless Greed. Is that okay?
Okay. Yep.
Alright, we'll draw 2. Oh, that's interesting. And I will Pot of Greed if you don't mind.
I guess not.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm on hand control. You're drawing a lot more than me.
Yeah. Unfortunately though, Alex, I can only do this. I'm an Extermination.
Vanish?
Yep. And admit defeat. Oh my goodness.
You have your hand.
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Then I'll go first again.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh wait, I will draw for turn to start things off.
Okay.
Stand by main. I will activate Terraforming
Sure thing.
to grab Mystic Plasma Zone from my deck. I will set, and set, and pass it over.
Okay. So I will stand by.
Stand by is good.
Main.
Mm-hmm.
Set.
Yep.
You went for this zone over here. Set.
Sure.
And set. Pass it up.
On end phase, we will MST that.
Ooh, good hit.
I'm sure it could have been better. Well. On standby phase, I'll just fire off the second one that I have.
I mean, I'm not gonna negate that one.
Because it was like, well, why would you, you know?
I mean, if I had a deck that wanted, if I was playing like Dangers, maybe. Maybe.
So, Alex, I am now in a precarious situation. Let's see. Very precarious situation indeed. So I think I'm going to... I'm going to hold off. I am going to tribute Witch of the Black Forest for my Dark Ruler Hades. And then I will trigger Witch's effect.
Okay.
And Witch will grab me... Which will grab me something. What that something will be, I don't know, boo-boo. Let's grab Mystic Tomato. And then battle phase, we will hash into that thing. And it does not get its effect.
I read it.
It was like, I know.
I had something I could do, and I was like tempted on that one. So I'm just gonna fire this off now.
That is fine. I will reveal it to you.
So the Mystic Plasma is fine.
Well, I mean, I choose. Oh, I think.
You choose which of my cards gets
Oh.
discarded. I choose which of your cards gets discarded.
Yep. All right, make your decision, sir. And also, you didn't show me your hand.
I will. Right after, before I draw, I'll show you it. Do I want a Salient or Tomato? I'm gonna go with a Salient.
That is fine. It goes to graveyard, correct? Yes.
Yep.
The card is dragged down to the grave. Oh, well, doesn't really matter now, does it?
Not particularly, no.
I guess I'll just get rid of Turtle.
Okay, let me draw.
That is interesting.
Hell yeah. Dark Hole.
I'm gonna say no to that.
That's fine.
Alright, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Alright, we will... The dilemmas are now afoot. I'm going to normal summon a tomato. And then battle phase, we're going to take out that tomato of yours. And then, yes, 14. And then main phase 2, we will set one and pass it over.
I know what's in my deck and what I've started out. I don't think I can deal with that Hades right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of it this way.
I was about to say, wait, did you just pick second? But I forgot that I am rigged.
I
I was so confused.
So, draw for turn.
Yep.
I'm going to set one.
Okay.
And set one.
All right.
Pass turn.
Okay. Stand by anything?
Nope.
Okay. Main phase. I guess I will start it off with a blind MST. Mirror Force. I like to see it. So the only scary thing is, if I attack that and it's a giant rat, we could be in trouble for a very long period of time. I will
Okay.
set tomato, and I'll just fire the terraforming
That's good.
for Mystic Cloud.
Thank you for letting me know you said tomato.
Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Go for it. I have a bad habit of like now, because since some of my people were like, we don't know what's going on, you should tell us. So now I narrate what I do whenever I'm playing on stream.
So since I know it's a tomato, I don't want you to get the effect.
That's fine.
Even then, I would assume it's a tomato.
Or a Saiyan or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is brutal.
Not necessarily brutal,
That's
but
pretty brutal.
they're both dark, so your plasma zone is not going to help too much with that.
Well, you see, my good sir, the point of the plasma zone is not to boost up monsters. I could care less about that, to be honest.
What else? Oh, it's the lower monsters, or is it?
No, we're still in the era of one field spell at a time.
Ah, okay.
Yes, I'm going to take out your soul. And I'll pass it over.
I have a dead card in my hand currently, so I'm going to activate Dark Order. This
Cool. Great. Just all the removal.
Not all the removal.
All the removal.
I mean, let's be completely fair. My deck is floating monsters and removal.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that. Well, that's not fun. All right, go for it, sir.
Standby.
Yep.
Main.
Yep.
Activate Charity.
Yep.
I'll have to discard 2. That is definitely getting discarded. I'm gonna have to discard this. Activate Necro Valley.
Necro Valley is going to hurt, but it is fine. It was my Pyramid Turtle, so I will take 600. And then I will special summon a monster.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
I don't know if you... I don't think you would be able to guess, sir. It is my Vampire Lord.
Doesn't less defense. That's fair.
Yes.
Let me read Vampire Lord. Okay. I was like, I haven't seen this card in so long that I forgot exactly what it does.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay.
Oh, let's go. We can survive. I'm going to just go ahead and activate Mystic Plasma Zone to get rid of Mecha Valley.
Okay.
And then battle phase, we're going to swing into Spear Swing.
So I take 5.
Yes, you'll take 5. And then I will get to declare one monster spell or trap, and you have to dump it. So I'm going to, say spell card, and you have to dump it from your grave. I'm sorry, from your deck to grave.
Okay. Now, that's the easiest choice.
That is the terrifying choice on my end, but we're here.
Well, if I don't have Necro Valley, how can I use it?
I suppose that's true.
It could be the top decked card, and at that point, it's a completely useless card.
Right. I'm going to send this to the grave and set this one. And then I'm going to set one card face down and pass it over to you.
Huh. So stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that right now. But we will turn this to defense.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Alright. Okay. So we survive for another turn. let me think here. I am going to... I am going to flip up my Sanguine.
Okay.
I am going to activate Mystic Plasma Zone. So now my monsters are
The
boosted up.
lower defense?
Yes, it lowers defense by
Okay.
400.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I'm going to swing into your tomato with my Sanguine.
Tomato effect. I am going to special summon Witch.
Which is fine. And then I'm going to swing into Witch with my Lord.
Okay, so it's 900 either way.
Yes.
So I'll take 900, and then mine will activate first. Yours will activate.
Yes.
What do you declare?
Oh, I'm declaring spell.
Spell again?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, because that is actually the easiest choice for me.
That's fine. Your spell cards are pretty annoying, my guy.
So again, if I know I'm going to have issues having that, and then I get to search my monster. If I know I'm going to have issues, that's it's kind of okay.
That's fair.
So I can search anything. I can literally search anything.
Yeah, pretty
So
much a lot of monsters are less than 1,500. You could go for an Injection Fairy Lily. It's up to you, my good sir. It is all up to you.
I don't necessarily want to waste that resource, though. So we will add... One sec, I want to see something.
Okay.
Okay, he's 15. He's 15, but with Mystic Plasma Zone, he's lower. So I'm going to add... Assailant.
Assailant is good.
Okay.
Main phase 2, I will... Thinking. I have some roads that I could go with, but it all depends on what I want to do.
Didn't think about Mystic Plasma Zone for like my deck, because right now there's things that I like. It's mostly dark, so like Mystic Plasma Zone would still be a good card. Although it's the problem with it is it helps you too.
Yes.
Because you play like dark is still the best thing in the game right now.
Oh, it's going to be the best thing for a long while.
Dark, and then light catches up, and then it's like, okay, now as of right now, we're starting to do other stuff.
All right. Yeah, it's dark for a long time, and then light boosts up, but it doesn't negate dark's goodness. So then you run chaos because start next set, chaos is everything.
Yeah.
So I have 2 lines of sight that I could go with, and both become problems if you do a specific thing in the back end.
Okay.
I think that I'm just gonna have to do this and pass it though.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I
standby?
have 3 lines of sight. Standby phase is good.
Okay. Dark hole.
Dark hole is annoying, but fine. And then I will get Sanguine's effect.
But now
Sanguine will search. Sanguine will search. That is a dilemma. I will grab tomato, I think.
I will summon Assailant.
Assailant is good.
Battle phase, swing for game.
Magic Cylinder.
I can take that hit.
Alright. I will Giant Tree Mate to suck my... Hey, mama didn't raise no fool, my guy.
Okay. Okay.
But now we're in some other dilemmas. I'm gonna set one Set this just to get it out of my hand in case you decide to try to more hand destruction, and I'll pass it
Okay.
over. Oh, wait, sorry. One thing that I forgot that is mandatory. And actually that changed my whole turn, and I forgot all about it.
What's mandatory? Oh, yeah.
Vampire Lord.
Is he mandatory?
It doesn't say you can. It says during your next standby phase after this card was sent to the graveyard, special summon this card.
Okay.
Do you mind if I go?
I'll take the 5. I'll take the 5.
Yeah,
And...
I'll leave this set, but I'll attack into that, and I'll declare a spell.
let me. Well, I mean, do I need to put the card back? It's not one I was going to send.
No, it's fine. You can keep whatever's in your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Standby?
Yep.
Do this. And you discard the card. I'm going to set one.
Setting is annoying, but it's fine.
Activate confiscation.
Confiscation is good, sir.
Let me read Chief, because I haven't seen Chief in a while. Okay. Before I choose, you got Spear Soldier and Chief. I need to look at your grave.
There's no gravekeeper in the grave.
And can I read Chief again?
Yes.
We're discarding Chief.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I'm not putting Spear Soldier in your grave just for you to tribute summon Chief and then or then get that.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not that dumb.
All right. All right. We have 2 lines of sight here. If that's giant rat, you could have just attacked into me. Let me think. There's all kinds of shenanigans that are afoot. I will activate Mystic Plasma Zone again.
Okay.
And I will normal summon Gravekeeper Spirit Soldier.
Okay.
I'm gonna go battle phase, attack into your face down.
So I do take 500.
No, you lose 400 points of damage actually from.
Oh, it's only 400. You're right. You're right.
So you'll take. Sorry, no.
You're up to 2,000. I'm down to 1,600 defense.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
But I do get its effect.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. This is where it's interesting.
Yep. That is interesting. It's basically the same though.
Yeah.
I forgot this. Keeper just special summons. All right, pass it back to you.
I'm going to set and pass.
All right. Do I go for another Dungus, or I think I do. I'm going to tribute Mystic Tomato to finally summon the boy, Jinzo.
Wow.
He is finally here. In all his cybernetic psychic glory. Alright, so
not like he's doing much right now.
He's not doing anything. But he's here. Spear Soldier will swing into your face down.
Okay, so I'm taking, let me see how much I take here. 4. That's 13.
Yes.
I may end up losing this one.
That's what I'm thinking too, sir. That's what I am thinking too.
Oh shit! I have 2 valid targets, and both are weak as shit. So here's what I was hoping. Here's what I was hoping.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to do a whole lot there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That turn. I would end up being able to get out, or I'd be able to get this to my hand.
Right.
Or since my life points would still be just that low, I'd be able to get. I'd potentially be able to stave off a little bit and get this to hand. And then let's say, or keep this special summoned right here, right? Survive a little bit longer. Get that to defense.
Right.
Change it to defense. So when it moves, there we go. And just be like, okay, set that, get rid of it. This goes back to hand. And then you wouldn't have any way of really getting around Spirit Reaper.
Right. Depending on what I drew, right? But you had to get to multiple.
You didn't have that cylinder. If you didn't have that stupid magic cylinder, game would have been just over.
That is exactly why your boy sided it in. I was like, he's not on Jinzo. What am I afraid of? So it got sighted in, and it was some great protection.
So I am on Jinzo. That's
the
funny part.
Oh, you just didn't see it?
I just, no, I didn't see it.
Yeah. There was a couple of times where I could have searched Jinzo, but I was like, Alex isn't playing traps for real. And the one time that you did have traps, I was just mirror forcing everything. But I want to tell you how stupid I was. I pulled a Mystical Space Typhoon back in... I don't know. It said Metal Raiders, but I could have grabbed it for the 2003 10s. But I'm not sure. Oh, you got 2 of them things. Actually, I knew that. I saw that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you should know that.
Yeah.
Last week, before that game, those 3 tournament packs were amazing. And then going into this game, I know we had the ban list, and Felix does need to keep this in. I had a sided Injection Fairy Lily.
That's what
it stayed sided. It stayed sided the entire time.
Right.
So, like, that was never going to be a problem, because you and I were talking about the ban list like right beforehand. Like, oh crap, there was a ban list. So anyone looking at the deck profile is like, hey, yes, this just never got played.
Right.
So it's rectified right there. But I don't mind losing this one too much, because if you get a rare or a hollow or like anything like that, the set just wasn't that good.
The set was pretty bonkers, actually. You can say what you want, but
the only like real good future cards were common and rare. The upper level stuff was just not that good.
From Dark Crisis, there were some cool things that I wanted that I didn't get access to. I can't remember it off the top of my head right this second. But there
How many skill drains did you get?
I got 2 skill drains.
Give me a sec. I think I pulled like 5.
Good, great googly moogly.
If not, I definitely pulled 3. I have a full play set.
That's still pretty nuts, you know.
But let me take a look at this, because I need to know now. So I was playing game 1. I was like full hand control. I was playing 3 called by. Because I pulled 3 of it.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Just shenanigans.
Let's see. Did I pull? Because I either pulled 5 or I pulled 3. I just don't remember how many it was. It was 3. It was another card I ended up pulling 5. There's still a full play set of skill drain. That when we get heroes, you will have to play against.
I have things that I can do.
You have things that you can do. But will they work?
I don't know.
I
Heroes
don't know
aren't the
either.
biggest.
They aren't until you have Skyscraper and facing down a 3,100 Captain Gold.
I mean, I have field spells too, Alex. During that period of time, you still can only have one field spell.
Fine.
So I'm perfectly comfortable with running garbage just so you can't play Skyscraper. You might get one attack.
I only need it for a turn.
You're right.
That's
you
the
are
thing
correct.
is with heroes, you only ever need it for one turn.
Mm-hmm.
They have their own spells, they have their own traps that all do stuff. Getting rid of your cards.
Yeah. But we have a while before heroes go, and so that
I know, but I can't wait to get to it.
Yeah, and so that Felix isn't pulling his eyeballs out of his sockets. If you guys enjoyed today's video,
don't worry, all of this is for you.
Yes. Oh, by the way, we're on Invasion of Chaos next week. This is the set that I have been waiting for. I've been so excited to play with these cards. I don't care if I lose. I'm going to be upset if I lose. But I am stupid excited. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video and you would like to see more, please hit that like button. Share it to your friends. We're still not getting that many views, and I would like to get more. Share it to people who like Yugioh. You got to click 3 buttons. You click the share button and then the copy or the whatever button, and then you click on your friend's name. That easy. Share it to some people. Show us some love. Alex isn't muted this week. We deserve it. Click that notification bell if you want to stay up to date on all future endeavors. I live stream on Twitch at Goshen_hardest level gaming instead of a space. Go check me out. That's where I do the vast majority of my stuff. My dogs are barking. And click that subscribe button if you have not already. And until next time, we'll now deactivate now that you're satisfied with your care. Bye!